Let me catch my breath, okay, let's hit 'em. While I show these brothers how to let her like talking in rhythm. Talking in rhythm.
Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Talking in Rhythm. I'm your host, Chuck the Barber. We got a full crew here today. Yeah, B. What's up, B?
Sam.
Sam? You all right?
I'm all right, man. How you doing?
We got a new jack in there. Rolando?
Yes, sir.
All right. First time. All right. How was y'all weekend?
My weekend was cool, man. Yeah, mother's birthday. Shout out to my mom.
Okay, that's what's up.
Just kicked it. Took the kids to Chuck E. Cheese.
Damn, I ain't
Unlimited
took
coins.
Chuck E. Cheese in a long
Unlimited coins.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese set up different now, ain't it?
Yeah.
It ain't the same deal. I took my son there. They got the little cards and stuff now. I'm like, man, back in the day, they used to really get you. But it was better. They had more stuff for the kids. Now it's like, man, they don't even have the little Chucky band. I don't even know the name of that band. They don't have them no more. Everything on the screen.
Yeah.
The little robotic.
Right. Except for when Chucky come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he did have a little crew.
Right.
Yeah.
My youngest daughter used to be scared of the rat.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look, go sit on the lap, take that picture.
I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese. I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm old enough to remember Showbiz.
I do remember Showbiz.
It was almost the same thing, wasn't it?
It was. All the Showbiz turned into Chuck E. Cheese.
They had like a gorilla that was the lead at
Oh
Showbiz.
yeah.
And he became the sidekick of Chucky. He was one of the robots.
He was still
on the
playing,
robots.
right.
Yeah.
It was like 4 of them.
Yeah.
It was like 4 of them.
They demoted the gorilla, man. I bet that was some racial stuff.
No, honestly, what y'all ain't talked about is the security they got for the trampoline section.
Oh,
They got like literally an employee, like a bodyguard to little kids.
oh wow!
Like, and won't talk to the parent or talk straight to the little, like, where your wristband? You ain't got the socks. Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to catch him like, hey man, don't speak to my child. Like, speak to find the adult. I don't know what they done trained y'all here. But yeah, that's not the Chuck E. Cheese I remember.
Yeah. Chucky bogus.
Yeah.
That was a long time. 22 years ago doing that shit.
Nah, my weekend was good, man. I threw some meat on the grill. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool, man. Smoked some ribs, cleaned house.
Oh, you could cook?
Man, you know I could cook.
I ain't never ate your food.
Man,
yes, you have. He a domestic dude, man.
Yeah, I cook.
I ain't never been to your house with no cooker.
I've been to his house and cooked.
Oh, I didn't know you cooked then. See, I didn't know.
Barbecue that day.
Like this dude, I give it to him. Like he is he a grill master. He cold on the grill.
Okay,
he
so
got like 3 or 4 grills too. Like you know, that's when you got
I didn't know.
different.
I thought you and what's the name did that?
I done got rid of some grills, man. I'm rebuilding.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is the first time actually I smoked some meat in a long time, to be honest with you. I've been using a gas grill.
That sounds nasty, bro.
What?
What you saying?
Smoke some meat?
Yeah.
Nah,
Wait,
man.
meat.
Pause. What we gotta say? Pause in here.
I don't play that game.
That's what I'm saying. What we talking about, man? I'm talking about barbecue.
That's too much additional thinking.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And low key, I made some mild sauce from scratch. I've been on this making the mild sauce.
Like Harold's.
Yeah. So
it wasn't Bon Cherie.
I'm in the process of getting this food truck up and running. So I'm like, and a lot of stuff
I
hard to.
forgot you had the restaurant.
Yeah,
I forgot
yeah.
about that shit.
A lot of stuff is hard to source. Like if you're trying to get that Chicago stuff, it's hard to source. So I've been having to try to figure out how to make it myself. But I got
it's probably cheaper for you to make it, but it's not as difficult now because there's a lot of us here, and it's people that bring it here and sell it.
They bring it here and sell it, but they selling it to make a profit and to make money. It got to make sense, and so I think the order a jug of Harold's is like one jug like $40 to get it here.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? We're over in Chicago, it's like $8.
Right.
So it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, let me make my own.
I mean, but you could also make a ride up there for specific things like that. Because, you know, when you get Chicagoans, we like really difficult about that taste when it comes to mild sauce.
I understand that, but at the same time, you know, the Chicagoans here, I think they difficult in general, right?
Oh, look at. See,
I'm being honest.
His own personal comment.
They're more
Everybody,
critical because it's here. And
yeah,
not
it's
there.
here and
I
not
got
there,
you.
and
So
then
they
the
more
price is different.
judgmental.
You know what I'm
they
saying?
more
Yeah, the
judgmental.
price is different, but they don't understand the cost of what it costs here
Yeah.
opposed to there, or getting
Right.
it here, right?
Yeah.
If I got to drive to Chicago to pick up a case of mild
Yeah, that's
sauce,
crazy. Bro.
what you think I'm finna charge people?
Yeah, that's you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not just saying just for that. I'm saying that there are some specific things.
Oh, it's a
They-
lot, but it's still you talking about a 16-hour drive there, 16-hour drive back.
For some
Then I gotta
soggy
buy
chicken.
the stuff.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
man,
ask
listen,
me,
man.
Some
Are you-
soggy chicken. That's
are
what
you,
it is.
Are you more of a crispy?
Yeah, I
chicken
want
guy?
mine's crispy. I
Right.
tried the
Yeah.
sauce. I said, this some soggy chicken.
I said-
Man, my
I ain't
best
gonna lie,
friend
I
is
like
like
the
that.
sauce
He
either.
like
Yeah.
he like getting it crispy, and he just want a side so that he
Yeah.
can put how much he want. I want my chicken swimming.
Man,
I want it. I want it
the
soft.
fries too. The fries too.
Yeah,
I want
right. In
mine
fact,
soft.
I
yeah.
tried it, man. I ain't like it.
See, listen, man, I
Same.
understand.
I ain't
But
like
see,
it.
I've been out here. No offense to my Dallas people. You know what I'm saying? Rudy's. Rudy's. Rudy's hit or miss.
It'd be too
Well, it's
greasy.
gonna
It's
miss
gone
every
now.
time.
It's gonna miss now, but you know what
I'm a
saying?
Henderson's man.
Same
Okay.
difference.
Henderson
difference.
do it right.
They don't, because you get it. Sometimes it's bomb. They got the seasoning on everything, and sometimes you be like, man,
But no, I give it most times. Henderson is they put the seasoning in that chicken. I preferred Henderson over Rudy's. Rudy's would always put the seasoning as an afterthought
Right.
on top of everything.
Yeah.
Henderson's still they put in that, but it's all to the ownership of the franchise.
Yeah.
Because you might go
Yeah.
to one and you be like, man, this chicken always fresh.
Mhm.
It tastes decent. Then you go to another one, you like, man, you need to close this establishment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know. The
Right.
chicken don't just, it ain't got that hit on it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't keep all that shit.
How was your weekend?
I work on the weekends, man.
Yeah,
That's all I
okay.
do.
Oh, okay.
I go home. I be tired. I watch the fight. That fight was fucking garbage.
Who fought this time, man? I'm missing all these fights.
Rolly and Teofimo Lopez.
See, I ain't
And
been
who
keeping
won?
up with boxing.
Lopez won, but he won by default. Rolly just kind of fucked him up, broke busters open, and then he just really ain't beat him up no more. He just stopped fighting. Shit, it was trash. Garbage.
Yeah, these fights ain't the same now, like
Well,
they
it
was when I was
depends.
growing up.
You just got to catch the right ones. It's hard to get the matchups now.
That's what I'm
Now,
saying.
how do you
man.
find out about these fights? Because like I don't see them unless they hit like my algorithm most of the time. Like,
Go to your algorithm and put in like sports or just boxing. You can put in, you know what I'm saying?
and it just
Yeah.
okay.
so y'all didn't watch none of the brand risk fights?
What's that?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
What is it called?
Brand risk. That's
Brand
like,
risk?
it's like, remember back in the day, you used to watch the celebrity death match?
Uh-huh.
That's actually like a thing now.
Okay.
So it's like celebrities. And
Well,
they
they
had
did that
like,
in the what you call it?
they
fight.
had one of the coldest knockouts this weekend.
the Clarissa Shield. I know they.
Yeah.
was doing
Okay.
that.
Who was fighting in it this
I
weekend?
ain't gonna lie, I can't tell you the names, but it was like there's social influencers and like
Okay.
famous people or ex-football people and stuff.
Mm.
And they had two heavyweights, and I'm talking about he folded him.
Man.
And I can only think back to like the early 90s when I seen somebody getting folded like a lawn chair,
Like a lawn chair.
and out cold. Like,
Yeah, but I'm into the art of boxing, not the sideshow shit. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that
You
shit
ain't,
is-
you ain't talking about you don't want to see the Kimbo slice in the backyard.
Well, I mean, I
fights.
watch it here and there, but I'm not. You know what I mean? It's not real boxing. Like I'm a boxing fanatic, so I kind of.
pugilist.
Yeah, you wanna, but
Yeah.
that's the way it's going now, man. It's about the hype behind it. It ain't about the technical.
It's entertainment.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
It's
It's really-
It's like they did that Ray J shit and all.
I'm gonna
that.
check it out.
yeah.
No, I know what he's talking about because they sent some of the highlights.
Ray J had a knot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I want to see when I watch a
Now,
fight.
you seen the last? That's what we was talking about last time. The
Yeah, we
last
talked
fight, he
about
fought
that.
Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
He said both them characters was struggling though.
Yeah.
He like
I
They-
guess,
they
yeah,
probably
like you
paused
said,
like
there's
three times during the
Yeah.
fight.
right,
They
right.
let them niggas wrestle.
Yeah.
Timeouts.
Yeah.
Like, man, ain't no timeout. My weekend was restful, which it was. I don't know if this ever happened to any of you all, but it was like one of those situations. Like especially Sunday, it was. I planned on doing a whole lot, and it didn't happen because it was like, man, I just had a series of this, like, man, like the sleep took me out. My plan got canceled 3 times.
You know where that's from?
I really don't even know if I
It's
want
from taking that generic Viagra, bro.
Get your ass out of here. Fuck it.
That nigga been drinking buzz balls and shit.
Not at all.
You gotta stop.
You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with none of that bootleg ass liquor. Headache Central. Shit. But no, it was restful. And that's rare. Like usually my weekends end up kind of flowing right into Monday, and I feel like I ain't had no rest. It's just a continuance of the same movie.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you got some rest, man. So we got a power outage in Indiana, in Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Fucked up. Man, from what I know now, like as of I think yesterday they said that Tuesday, tomorrow is supposed to be the day that officially it's supposed to be restored. But that will be like 14, 15 days since the storm. No, it's like 14, 15, but still
2 weeks.
You imagine being in something where you don't have any electricity for 2 weeks. And that brought to me, I don't know about everybody else, it brought a series of thoughts as far as, you know, preparation and even the times we living in now and the potential for, you know, something similar to that to happen on a far grander scale than just the city, and the lack of preparation on the part of most of the civilians that live wherever you live. It would be catastrophic. I mean, and it was already catastrophic. And I heard somebody say it was a test.
Yeah, I think that's me and you had talked.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a test run. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
From what I've read, our whole infrastructure is borderline that. You know what I'm saying? But then it raised questions. We paying these bills, we doing this and this. What is they putting the money into? You know what I'm saying?
You talking about like tax money?
No, even the bills you paying for the electricity.
Oh, okay.
What is they putting the money into if they not upgrading the systems, if they not doing certain things to make sure that stuff like this don't happen? And that's where it raised a question to me, like this seemed like it's more of a test, right? And I think me and you have talked before where I'm like, us as black folks, we need to start prepping for survival. You know what I'm saying?
Be hunting and shit.
I mean, hunting, again, I'm not saying we all don't. Again, you got the people that's been south and everything like that, and that grew up in that, right?
Right.
But think of how many people in a urban area, if shit hit the fan, can't start a fire. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
With no matches, no nothing. Let's say it's a situation where you going to run, you in the wilderness, you gotta build, you gotta hunt, you gotta feed yourself. Most people ain't seen what meat look like outside of the grocery store.
Right.
Let's be honest.
But
right?
I've heard that several times from elders. Like if our generations had to basically hunt for what we ate, we're starved. And I mean, and I believe it on some level, man. Like especially you see certain things. But urban environments, man, they prepare you for other stuff. I don't think that it prepares you in kind of survivalist type of way. Like, you know, when we had that, what was it, a week of freezing? What was that, 2 years ago? Mm-hmm. You had people that died from doing just what I considered to be dumb shit. But when I thought about it after the fact, I was like, it's really not dumb shit. They were working with what they had, and they didn't have a full scale knowledge of what not to do. And they did a lot of what not to do shit and died. Like people were, bringing things that need major ventilation in the house to heat their houses and killing the people in there from like carbon monoxide or getting in their cars.
But think about this, right? If you don't know how to start a fireplace, you are going to die from carbon monoxide.
Right, because you're not opening it up.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's a level of just the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, that we don't, and it's the thing that generations used to pass that on.
Right.
And we could go back to dads being in the household or people not being in the household, that you don't get to pass that. You don't learn that. Right. When I was in school, I went to school in Michigan for a while, right, with a bunch of white people. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I always stuck with me is I was probably like in 5th or 6th grade. And the white boys is like, Yeah, I'm with my dad. I'm building this and this. I'm working I cut my hand on the jigsaw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is a jigsaw? You get what I'm saying? But they're learning how to do stuff for fun. You know what I'm saying? They go camp for fun. They go hunt for fun. They're teaching survival
Right.
at young ages for fun.
For fun.
When I first bought my first gun, I was 21 in Michigan, all the way up north. Walked into this place. I'm talking to the dude. It's like he transitioned in from selling guns to fireplaces. You know what I'm saying? So he got a sale. So I'm in there buying a gun. I'm talking to him. But I'm watching these kids run around. Just running around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking, I'm not paying attention. But when I start paying attention, they have blow darts. And I'm like, man, was they shooting blow darts? He said, yeah. I just let a box of mice out. And they just run around killing the mice with blow darts. They like 5. He said, yeah. He said they'd be shooting 22s. This a white dude. He's like, they'd be shooting 22s if their wrist was strong enough. But they deadly with the blow darts.
That's nasty.
And that's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
And you imagine them as adults now, they like the one out of one of them Amazonian flicks, you know what I'm saying? They cold with it, you trying to run and weave, and they like...
Blow darts would be the last thing they use. As adults now, they probably could hit you
but I'm saying
acres away with
they nice with multiple weapons, right? But yeah, all of that. And then, but this is the thing. That's great. And I'm glad you had that exposure because that puts you in a place to even think about things differently, right? But for those that don't, right? We got a lot of people that if and when something like that occurs are going to be out here just in some terrible ways because they don't know. They never had the exposure. They didn't even put the thought on their radar to start thinking about potentially losing electricity for that long. And you're going to see some really terrible sides of humanity that's going to surface at that point.
I think it was only in Gary, though, bro.
Yeah, but it's in Gary.
No, they said it just happened in Memphis. I know this. Everybody in Gary, it was a lot of people in cars. Okay. They was keeping them phone charged. You hear me?
Right.
They was not in the house. Everybody probably was in the car. Because where's the other electricity at?
Right.
You feel me? Where you going? And people live on their phones.
Right.
Like, they can't go without it.
But I mean, even taking Gary, right? They talking about rioting. A bank was robbed. You know what I'm saying?
Bank was.
You gonna definitely see even this amount of time the worst of humanity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Food gone because you can't get refrigerated. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no restaurant serving food because they food spoiled. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's survival mode for 2 weeks.
The same thing that happened during Katrina too, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw some of the ugliest stuff. Like, I mean, man, you talk to some of the people that came up here and they were able to get up out of the Superdome. They said, man, the Superdome was hell.
Yeah, we was here right before that happened.
They said it was
right
before it hit. And they said it was so much that, like,
raping each other.
Man, vigilantes, because they were trying to make sure that the people that was doing some of that stuff.
So this is the thing. So like I read the article and it said like the power grid, most of it was damaged so bad that it needed to be rebuilt. So y'all ain't taking none of that at face value.
So do you think like that was purposefully done? Like somebody intentionally went out there and did it?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm just saying like this.
I'm just saying they said the storm had damaged the power grid so bad that most of it had to be rebuilt.
Right. But when I heard it, what it sounded like to me is that the wind didn't just do all that shit. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's been terrible storms before that has hit the Midwest, and that Gary's like 30 minutes outside of Chicago. Mm. You know what I'm saying? And we probably still sit on similar parts of the grid. And we got hit at the same time that they got hit. We got hit by storms too. And, trees in the street, down power lines and stuff. But
Chicago got a lot more money than Gary, bro.
And that's what I think we need to really talk about is so those that don't have the resources and live in communities that are not considered to be of value monetarily, they're going to be in similar situations. And so this was, like he said then, a test run to potentially putting poor people in similar predicaments and having similar results. Like those folks was helpless. And how they control media through that, right? Because like when did each of you all find out about it?
It was 10 days in. On social media. You ain't seen
Man,
about it.
Well, I don't know. I just wonder this. Why they didn't leave and just go to another city? Like,
I mean, who got, again, you talking about so
resource.
Gary is resources, right? Gary ain't Gary like almost like Flint. A little better off than Flint, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying?
but you can get in a car and go
You
to
can
a
get a
shelter
car,
somewhere
you can,
where
well,
there's electricity.
again,
You know what I mean?
You gotta
Like-
go there. You gotta go there. You gotta get
But
there.
how much of your population is elderly that don't have a car, or people in that's not elderly that don't have a car? And then I don't know about Gary's public transportation system and stuff as far as you being able to get out of the city like on inexpensive public transportation. I don't even think they have public transportation in Gary.
But if you're in a state of emergency, then somebody can just send something.
Who gonna send something?
That's the thing that we got to talk
Your
about.
neighboring cities.
And
ain't
then
that
you
what
gotta
they're there for?
you gotta know that too,
Yeah.
right? When did you find out? That ain't been on the social
Normally, when
media.
somebody
on
happens,
news.
they declared a
State of emergency.
state of emergency, a natural disaster, and if people riot and stuff, they usually declare martial law normally to keep the people from.
But that's
from
what,
leaving.
Well, no, not leaving, from tearing the place up. From breaking in
right.
house and
From
breaking
breaking in banks
and all that
breaking in
I would
stores.
just send buses in there. Get everybody who
Well,
want to
who
leave
gonna
out.
send? Who gonna send that?
Because right now, if we talk about, and I
a
get
lot
what
of
you're saying,
nonprofit companies.
The government-
But you gotta know.
but the
You know what I'm saying? Well, the government
nonprofits,
is
all
responsible.
of this is like a it's a trickle down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So on a federal level right now, we already know that the orange guy ain't fucking with the poor folks, not fucking with certain minorities for sure. Definitely other ones he's fucking with, but they better be adjacent to whiteness. And if dollars aren't going into social service and things like shelters and stuff like that, or it's being a limited amount and they now giving you very specific things to do with federal money now, like people not just up and going to spend their little municipal money that they might have got from a federal grant or some stuff to come over and help a town full of black folks. And in a state like Indiana, with the history that Indiana has, which is one of the man, as far as organized white supremacists, is next to Arkansas. Like I think Arkansas was the headquarters and the origin birth of Ku Klux Klan.
Actually, Michigan.
No.
Michigan
It's
I
Arkansas.
thought it was Indiana.
It's
I thought
Arkansas.
it was Michigan. Michigan. Hope.
It's Arkansas. Now see, I don't have my phone.
No,
John
that's
can
cool.
look it up.
It ain't that
but
serious.
I believe it's Hope, Michigan.
No, but it's
But my
Arkansas.
thing is like Gary, Indiana as a city is poor as shit. That's
yeah,
what most people leave up out of there. They don't have a lot of funding, bro.
right.
So more than likely, they don't have the resources to
To get
handle
up-
a
to get up out of
situation
there,
like this. Yeah.
But then this reminds me of Flint, right? With the water
Flint
crisis.
is like that too. It's a
Flint-
predominantly black city, and it don't have
And again,
resources.
so it's no even with they still have the same water. Like
Mhm.
that ain't never been fixed.
Mm.
And it's like we
They just stopped talking about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's a level of like, okay, again, it's no rush to fix this.
At that point, don't you got moved though?
I mean,
That's
if you
what I was
can,
saying.
I mean,
Like,
and that's the
need to
thing
move,
is a
man.
lot of people that don't have the ability to move. There's a lot of people, man, that like we have family in Flint that I mean their roots are deep in Flint, and now they're elders. And so they spent the majority of their life in a place that now kind of almost seems like it's telling you that you need to do something different. And that's like, man, if you live somewhere your whole life and somebody came and just said, man, you got to leave.
Mm.
And you like, well, I got all that, man, you got to leave. Regardless
But
of what.
sometimes you got to leave.
I ain't gonna lie. The first time I heard the water was bad, I'm out. Like, hey, family, we need to gather, take everything we
So what
got.
about your property and everything?
what about
that
your
you-
I'm
value,
gonna sell
your
it
property
and get
value,
whatever I
but
can.
But again, you know what houses is going for in Flint?
But even in for example, if you look at Katrina, you had to leave. Or if you look at some of the stuff that
Well,
happened.
that was different. They was definitely pushed out.
Well, I know, like the Gulf Coast gets hurricanes. You got to leave sometimes. Like, so you're going to stay there and drink poisonous water.
Yeah, but I think,
I'm talking about like it got so bad down there with doing that after that Katrina shit that they just, even the people that decided to stay and made it through, they were like, you got to go. FEMA was like, man, like you got to go. Like kind of almost like eminent domain. Like we have zoned this whole area of disaster. We gonna offer you some money that's gonna be market value or maybe a little lower under there. You got to take it and you got to go. Like you didn't have no option at that point.
That's the difference, right? Is FEMA's coming in and saying, here's a check. Here's a way for you to leave.
Well, they defunded. I think they defunded most of FEMA now.
But that's what I'm saying. So now you got people in Flint. FEMA not stepping in and saying, "Hey, your water bad. Here's a check. Go." You know what I'm saying? I think my homeboy is flipping houses in Flint for $5,000.
Damn, $5,000.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine you buying a $300,000 house. Now you got to go and they offering you $5,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do with
and they ain't even a tiny home nowhere now.
So what's the what do you do in the situation?
In those situations, like where you have a government entity coming in and telling you that you got to leave your property.
No, I'm talking about Gary, Indiana, right now.
Oh, in that Gary
not
situation?
even Gary, this Flint. Like under them conditions, like if the water's bad, what do you do?
Well, I know that the people that have decided to stay in Flint have now had to do a lot of different things as far as water goes. There's a lot of cooperative things that's happening. Like people that decided to stay there have now ventured into doing things that help each other, which I think that any situation that gets really tough is eventually going to cause like the community to figure out what they can do for themselves, especially when you figure nobody coming to save you. Like, especially our government is not coming to Flint to save Black folks. I mean, so like individuals are doing things now that can do it, that's pulling resources.
Because I just don't see what I'm gonna do if my water's gonna kill me. Like I gotta
you gotta purchase water if you're gonna stay, or find some way to convert. You know, like
purchase
I just saw
purchase water to take a shower in.
But that's what I was about to say, like rainwater and things. People do a lot of different things. They got those. Did y'all see at Costco's now? They selling them big ass
most places
them big ass tanks that got
illegal. You know that's illegal.
That's what I was about to say, because I seen a dude going to court behind that.
Yeah,
he collected it, and the city was like, "We need that."
They selling them at Costco now.
I seen it.
They selling them at Costco.
I think it's depending on where you at, but yeah.
And why is that illegal? I don't know.
Stuff getting weird
because they want you to pay your sewage and water bill.
Stuff getting weird,
like
but no,
putting a windmill or some places is illegal to have what do they call them for the sun?
So again,
panels, the solar
panels.
You have to be zoned in to be able to do that. Some places it's illegal.
Yeah, they making it illegal to get off the grid. Yeah, but it ain't even that. It's a control of stuff, right?
All of this is control.
But I don't know if you notice about water is they're about the water is getting scarce, and they making companies that provide water, and you can invest now.
Well, companies on the market, you got an IPO for water now,
and then they building these data centers that's destroying water.
Well, they use up,
and they giving them the land and giving them tax cuts and stuff to build these to destroy the water. Then we gonna charge all these people for water.
Man, have you ever thought about like when you just look at what big business and you know major American corporations are doing environmentally, it's almost like rich people have another fucking place to go. Like they have another planet or something. Like what? Because how can you, in good mind, regardless of how much money you done lined your pockets and you done set up your next 50 generations to live good, you know that there's a finite amount of natural resources and you're doing things that is accelerating the usage of it. Where the fuck you going? Where y'all going? Where are y'all going after this? I want to know.
Mars.
Like, I mean, for real. Because it has to be something else that you all know that we don't.
Listen, man, you see they building spaceships so you could go to space. they definitely gonna build something. And they're gonna leave.
And it's places that we have been told that you can't go on this planet, right? Like, you know, without certain research clearance and stuff, like you can't go to Antarctica, right? Like, why can't I just go to Antarctica? I go every other continent. I can't go to there, right? So, like, it's stuff like
where
that.
You gonna stay?
But that's what I'm saying. It's nothing but
Hotel Rwanda or some shit. Where you gonna stay, man?
Hotel Antarctica. But that's the thing. They had those outposts, those things set up specifically for researchers from different countries and stuff. But I'm just saying, like, ever since I was a shorty and I found out when they was like, you know, you can't go there. You know, you can look at pictures, you can see the penguins doing shit, all that, but you can never go there.
Just imagine back in like 1782, it was a group of men sitting here saying the same thing we saying right now.
Man.
And now it's 2026.
And they
So
still up there
you think, what if we saying that and then fast forward, they saying the same thing still?
I mean, listen.
How long has that been being said? That's what I want to know.
Well, my thing is, there's a whole bunch of people saying a whole bunch of shit for a long period of time, but my thing is, why the hell we can't go to Antarctica? You want to go?
You want to go?
No, but I'm just saying, like,
You don't even want to go back to Chicago no more.
I know.
Somebody want to go to Antarctica.
Back to the original point is that, like, the things that business is doing, like I said, that just wreaking havoc on the world, they see it too. They experiencing it too. Like, regardless how much money you have, you know that things are becoming hotter. You know, the time of year where we deal with.
Well, I mean, they got money. They got
they could change. They could change where they going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you think
and that's
about
what I'm saying. Where y'all going?
I mean, they going somewhere cooler.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
They going to Antarctica.
Yeah, they going to
Antarctica to that.
You ain't allowed to go.
Yo, that'd be wild, right? Like, you know, what if Antarctica is a place that they've created something that none of us will ever see, that is refuge for those that can afford to live there?
But you need to get the money to afford to live there.
That's the thought.
Yeah, like go to New York. It's expensive to live, ain't it?
Hey, that's why.
Can you afford to live in New York?
That's why Jay-Z selling records at Target.
Yeah, he trying to make sure he get it.
Jay-Z selling records at Target.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
It's an inside joke.
It is. We don't want to go there. But he is.
But he trying to get that ticket to the Antarctica.
Yeah,
he probably already got his Antarctica ticket. Golden ticket ass Negro.
I mean, well, what you gonna do if you go to Antarctica and then you find out there's more land after that? Like, are you gonna be like, you know what, I'm out of here, we're going that way? Like,
I mean, listen,
you know what
I don't even think people would even do anything about it.
I would find people like him. Like, come on, we take y'all to Antarctica.
Oh,
take their ass to Antarctica. Like, here you go.
You foil heads line up.
You like, nah, can I stay here? Fuck that shit.
And then it's something naturally in me that once you start offering me out of the blue Antarctic trips, I don't want it.
So ain't no win. There ain't no way to win. He gonna complain.
That's bullshit. You go. That's bullshit. Right now,
but it is odd. You can't go there. That's odd.
I want to know what the hell is happening, and I don't want to have to just see the shit you show me, like the filtered out.
I mean, the reality is everything around people. It's right in our faces. Shit is happening. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of conspiracy.
But it is a conspiracy stuff, but you see it though. And that's the thing. It's a lot of stuff. That's what I'm about to say.
Some of that shit ain't conspiracy no more. Mm-hmm. Like some of it is just is what it is. Like I remember reading a book called Behold the Pale Horse. If you all ever heard of it, read that book now. And before, when I read it, I thought this was some crazy shit from an ex-military dude that was just saying some shit that'll never happen.
Hell, enemy of the state.
And all of that. I mean, yeah, like all of that shit.
My thing is, how would somebody convince you about whatever Antarctica is? Like,
what you mean, convince me?
Yeah, to make you like, okay, it's what they say it is. It's no rest haven for rich people up there or something.
The reality of it is that it would have to have already existed at like all these other continents.
That's not what I mean. How does it?
You talking about now?
How does one convince you of what's going on in Antarctica?
And that's what I'm about to say. Is it would have had to have already been a continent that was explorable, like all the other continents, and I had the opportunity to go there. Like a motherfucker tell me about Aruba, be like, "Hey man, Aruba is the desert in the ocean, right?" And I'm like, "What? A desert in the ocean? That's crazy. I ain't never seen no desert in the ocean. Like Arizona in the ocean. Like, guess how I realized that was true? I went there because it was accessible. Yeah. Nobody said, hey, you know what? You go everywhere on this planet except for here. You cannot go here ever.
I don't know.
That's that. I'm just saying that's.
No, I'm just saying that's the only reason why you care about it, because they told you can't go.
I mean,
you
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't give a fuck about
myself,
that.
though.
Like, yeah.
Like, we should all want to know what the hell at a place that
What's
is
down
here.
there? They selling hot dogs? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
good.
oh,
I'm
yeah,
good.
Right.
Fuck
Like
it.
outside
We gonna
front of
reach
Sam's
out,
Club or
yeah.
something. No, they was,
Hold on. How did COVID happen? And now they're trying to say, yo, the shot didn't mean shit.
oh.
And nobody's tripping about that. Like, nobody's making a big deal
Too
about
many
it.
people took the damn
Too
shot.
many
It's
people
late
took the
now.
shot, right? And
What you
people
gonna do? Untake it?
and right, and to spend too much time talking about that would have some people up in arms about their government, about their own personal decision, about certain relationships that ended during that time. Like, people really felt like that was a major divisive
See, I was
conversation.
told not to take it. So I had a friend of mine who worked for Pfizer.
I wasn't taking
And she
nothing
basically told me, she said,
That the government was off.
because she did vaccine research and development.
Yeah.
And she seemed like the side effects and all that shit. Like, she the one who broke it down to me how to, like, the RNA, like, it goes into your cells and all that stuff. And she's like, nah, I won't take it.
Yo, the first sign was the disease just came. Y'all said it take 18 months to create something. You got it in 5. I'm not taking it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
that's
the work
out.
was they had already been working on, because it wasn't new, it's just a new strand. Yeah. Like the COVID was called, what is it called again? No,
COVID-19.
not the COVID-19, it's another
no, this is COVID. I think it was just a COVID.
No, it's another name for it. But it's been around.
Yeah.
It's just that was a different strand
Yeah.
that had mutated, I guess, and came out of the wet market in China.
That's supposed to be the backstory of it. My thing is that
Corona. I think it's the coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the coronavirus. You read the back of a can of Lysol or something.
Corona
bleach,
been on there,
well, that's what it is. It's just
Yeah.
a different strand.
Right.
Yeah.
But my thought and the thing that was unsettling to me is that being a Black American or whatever we being called today,
Niggas.
in the history, I think niggas has probably been the most lengthy accepted one by the masses. But still, people who are Black in America that has ancestry that takes them, even if they mixed with a lot of other stuff, back to slavery. We had too many, like, if we just did a timeline of our government and us, we had too many times that they had not shown up in the most hospitable ways when it came to our community health.
Right.
And my thing is now you telling me that this is for everybody, the best thing, and we have to do it. And I'm supposed to be ready for you to just start.
Did you do it?
Hell to the no.
You didn't take the shot?
No, I didn't.
Did you take the shot?
Hell no. But you know what's crazy?
I had paperwork saying I did.
Hey,
You didn't get in some place without.
Listen, I was taking cruises and everything without that shit.
Hey,
I had somebody that was in
didn't shut
China
Yeah, you
when
did.
it
Listen,
happened.
I've been on 2
They was in
cruises.
China
win,
when it
though?
happened.
right.
I went right before and after.
I mean,
They say
going
some shit
during.
called COVID going
they
on out
they
here.
limit the boat to like half. Like they was limiting the boat, but you had to have a shot, and then to get in other
Sent
countries,
all the Americans
you
back
had
to the
have,
United States.
You know what I'm saying? They were saying you had to have the vaccine.
I ain't
Man,
never
I
got
say,
vaccinated.
hey,
I
man,
had that
3,
paper.
4 countries.
You came through the
All that, I
airport.
ain't never did that.
So I took
Just walk straight through.
So they
the
brought
Royal
it with them.
Caribbean.
I said, dang, that's crazy. I know this shit about to spread. This shit about to go everywhere.
I know we had side conversations
Oh, yeah,
going on.
wow.
Hopefully
No, you
people
good.
could understand what was going on. But he was saying that, like people were basically told to leave China, Americans and so forth, to come back during that time. And they just came right on in with whatever they brought on in. You know what I'm saying?
No precaution.
More than
Oh, yeah.
luggage.
You know what it is. So we had talked about, I guess I sent y'all some stuff talking about a divorce. Like, if you divorce your wife and you have kids, are you still obligated to protect, I guess, to a certain degree, your ex-wife if you got children by your ex-wife? So how y'all feel about that? How you feel, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. My thoughts are, I ain't never been married.
Right. I was about to let the folks
Like,
that been
I was
married,
trying to think,
and we
yeah.
kind of split because I never been
Well,
married,
let's
but these two have.
Okay, even if you ain't been married, if you have a child by a woman and you not with the woman anymore, are you still obligated to protect her to a certain degree?
No. Yeah, I believe like, See, I don't know what it is to have a union on how that would actually make me feel. But as far as like a child with somebody where we damn near family now. So yeah, I'm going to feel obligated to, to a degree. Now I'm not going to go like, I'm not crashing out, but like say if like you're actually injured, you was in a car accident, you needed someone to come help you move, get some groceries, I'm going to help you with that. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, that's kind of where
I guess
I'm at.
it goes to what you mean by protection, right?
Yeah, that part.
I think if you have a child with somebody in general, married or not, you know what I'm saying? It's only gonna be so far you let them fall because it affects your child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to marriage, if you're talking about protection, let's say she dating a dude and he being abusive or something like that, am I supposed to bust in the door and be like, that's a choice
and that's what I was thinking is it depends on what we're talking because the response is going to be tailored to that. If it's something like what you just described there, my thing is, and this is from mental health and feeling perspective, is I know that I have personally done work with client after client of especially male children that have been in the household where their mother is with someone now other than their obviously biological father, and it's an abusive situation. And then fast forward, they've seen enough of that is like messaging almost a certain, normalcy of that particular behavior
but
that then carries into a lot of these adult men that I'm doing work with. It's not their father was beating their mother, but again, it was some dude that was just in the house.
But you can't decide what she does once you leave. Now, what you can decide is how you handle your kids.
Right. I can take my kids
take your kids out that situation. Right. You know what I'm saying? And let her deal with a situation that she's gonna deal with because she's a grown woman and makes her own choices.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
At the initial, I'm just telling. That's why I said feeling too.
Yeah.
At the initial, my feelings in that moment would probably have me, at least initially, before I could go and do the things necessary to just take my kids and keep them with me full time, because it's still laws and things to it. Is I'm going to make a general understanding that's going to be loud enough and in not just my words that this cannot happen with my kids.
As much as you want to try to do that, right? You know what I'm saying? Because again, I think we've had a discussion about this before, right? You come to my house and you say some shit to me, nigga, you might not make it out my house.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? If I
and that's why most of the time when going to whoever's house, then we might not both make it out.
But again,
because I'm not going to just go.
But now you change up the dynamics. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you need to go pull your child from that situation, right? Then go through the system and pull your child out that situation.
It's not always as easy.
Well, I'm gonna speak to
it's
that
never going to be easy.
because I had to go through that. But it ain't about being easy, but going through the system is the easy. It's really the only way you're gonna go.
Right.
Yeah, you're not gonna do it any other way.
Because
you're gonna end up in court no matter what.
Yeah.
No, I mean I already know that.
I think this is based off sex then. So it's basically like if we are not having sex, then probably not the protection's gonna be
But
there.
that's what I'm saying. If you're not married anymore, if y'all not together no more,
the way I look at it is my ex-wife or my child's mother is vital to my child's life.
Period.
So to a certain degree, I got to be able to do what I'm able to do.
Yeah.
So,
but if you're having sex with her,
no, I'm not.
You're gonna do more.
Well, it's different when you're with somebody.
Yeah.
Versus the question is, you're not with them anymore.
Well, sometimes you're not with somebody, but y'all still,
Well, let's just take that out. We're not having.
Oh, okay.
So you're not.
Okay, you're just doing this all off the kindness of your heart.
Off the content of y'all had a
really
child
the kindness of your heart. It's the love for your child. Like my child's mother is vital to her life. Now, women don't always look at it that way, but the way I see it, like I would never take my child away from her mother.
No, and I'm in agreement.
She would take my child away from me, but I wouldn't allow it. Right. But I'm just saying, I still, to a certain degree, if she's in a bad situation, I'm able to support. I almost have to because my daughter needs.
But I guess my question is, because like you said, the original question was, are you protective? Right. So if let's say she's in an abusive situation, right? Yeah. This is by choice now at this point, right? She's grown by choice. All you can do is worry about your child because you can go over there and you can say what you want to say. You can do what you want to do. But if she with that dude and she continue to be with that dude, what are you going to do?
All I said is you can do what you're able to do.
Yeah,
you ain't going to
I just think that what you do is for sure influenced by if you're still hitting it or not, I think. Like
you gotta take that out the equation.
I'm just saying I think that's it's two different types of levels.
It is something additional that happens.
Yeah, but I mean, I think
there's an exchange going.
But I'll give you this protection, but if we're still messing around, you get this protection.
Let me ask you.
Different
You
package.
You
got the silver. You want
platinum come with me.
I'm just saying.
So she got to pay you with pussy. In other words, to get the platinum edition.
No, as y'all are talking, I'm just processing it in my head. And I'm saying, well, like, dang, that really all depends on if I'm really.
But basically, you ain't doing nothing if you ain't hitting it.
If I'm not hitting it and we not fucking with each other, it got to be something. Like, it has to be like you had nobody else to call. This is serious. But if it's just like regular shit, yeah, nah. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you.
I'm talking about things that's going to affect your child, though.
Even if she going through something that's gonna affect my child, then I'm gonna just kind of like swoop in and get my child.
You can't just swoop in and get your child. It don't work that way.
I mean, but
you have to go through. You got to go through the process,
but you go through that process. Is what I'm saying.
But this is the thing. Even to think that you're helping your child by removing her from. Let me finish, bro. Okay. From taking her from her mom that's not true.
Okay, but I'm not saying taking her in the sense of like you not, you know what I'm saying? But if I have to remove my child from that situation and we flip it, you get her every other weekend or you get him every other weekend.
But the thing is, you didn't try to change the problem. But so you're just sending your child every other weekend back into the problem.
Okay, but at the same time, just saying if it was vice versa, she'll see me majority of the time. Like you were saying, you deal with kids who had situations where they seen that majority of the time. She won't see that majority of the time, but you can never remove somebody from somebody else's situation unless they're ready to.
It's not that. You could talk to her.
You can talk to her.
Yeah, there's things you can do. I'm just saying to put up a best effort to keep both parents active and healthy.
You're talking about like the influence that you might have from just being telling her how this is impacting our kids.
This is like, for example, I don't want to put all that shit out there, but I went through a situation. I didn't go through it. X went through the situation. XYZ happened. I'm on the phone every night. Ain't sure how this is going to play out. It looked bad, you know what I mean? Once the situation changed, we ain't talking no more at all. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when I'm talking to like friends and family, I'm telling them, look, man, why you even talk to her? I mean, she going through it. And I don't need her breaking down my daughter, you know what I mean? It's still my daughter's mom. You know what I'm saying? So why would I not? I'm on the phone just playing support role. I can do that.
Oh, yeah, no, hold on. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't agree with that to a degree because I feel like at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do. That's their story. That's written already.
It's not true.
So certain things people got to go through. So I would just kind of I don't know.
He's saying that he did his best to just show up as a support.
Yeah, but as soon as she got better, she skedaddled. So it's like.
But I knew that though. It wasn't her that was down. It was, another situation. But. Just like even when her mom was sick. Yeah, I was there. I went past her mom. That was my mother-in-law. Yeah. I took my daughter over there. I went over there. Even though people was there that we didn't get along, I still was there. I was there for my mother-in-law because that was me and her didn't fall out. I didn't divorce her. Yeah. But my daughter needed me to be there, so I supported. But the whole situation. Is that
protection or support?
It's the same thing, really.
And again, it could be depending on how you look at it, right?
Listen, the way I show up...
Are you going to throw yourself in front of a car for it? You know what I'm saying?
Man, you talking dumb, man.
But you're talking about protection, right? Protection and support is two different things. Like, I would never let...
I disagree with you.
Okay, well, I would say...
Because support is this. If you see I'm with him and I got his back and I'm there, he going to look like, all right, if I test him, I'm going to have to probably deal with that. You understand what I'm saying? That's what support is. Support is a flex, my nigga.
I mean, it could be.
It is.
But I'm just saying, again, he might not.
But do you give your energy to somebody who once it's past that hard time, they not gonna talk to you or fuck with you?
It's not for her, it's for my child. So yes, I'm willing to do things like that.
So if the bigger picture is that I do this with the knowledge that she not gonna be in the picture there after this moment, but for this moment, I'm getting her to a better place. He was willing to go on and sacrifice some time, and I get that. I mean, man, I done had situations where I've shown up for people and like, man, just for their mental health, just because I'm like, man, if I leave in this particular moment, I don't know what this person gonna do.
I mean, I remember you called me when I left Texas the first time and checked on me when I went through all that shit in my situation. Right. You called out the clear blue. I mean, you wasn't all of that back then. I was more closer to Rose and Bill back then. And that's how you got cool, because you checked in on me to make sure I was all right.
But I think some of that too is kind of your batteries included stuff. Like that comes with me. But that ain't in everybody.
It's still support though. So I value that. You know what I'm saying?
And and when you talk about like
Sam never supported me. I don't value you. Okay. They ain't never
but for real, like when we talk about like protective factors in situations like, for instance, when people have hit really low spots, that's one of them is supports. Yeah. Is where's your village? Where the people that really are gonna check for you?
I don't know.
I mean, that's a level, but it's levels, right? It's levels. Like we was just talking about popping over there with an abusive man opposed to support. Like, again, I'll never let my baby mama starve. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let her live a certain way because my daughter's over there. I understand that aspect, right? But am I going to jump? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, what Tiana Taylor, somebody said something to her, so she called her baby daddy, her ex-husband. Was it Stephon? No, it was she was with Shumpert.
Shumpert, Mark Shumpert. You right. I got
you know what I'm saying? Dude. Called him and he like, what you want me to do? Like, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I mean, that's on you at that point. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They got kids?
They got kids.
They do, yeah.
But it wasn't no sin. Like, they, they ain't starving. They ain't no financial
What did
stuff.
she want him to do?
I heard about it. Somebody had said something to her or something, and she called like, they said this to me, and he like, well,
you want to do some ghetto shit? Like,
like what you want me to do?
No, you don't do shit.
That's what I'm saying. So that's a different scenario.
Well, I wasn't saying that's what you do. I was saying you do what you're able to do. Yeah, but I'm not saying you go and
that's what I mean. The protection. That's where do you protect after that? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not your shield at that point, right? You left your shield. The shield has been, you know what I'm saying, set aside. And now you're out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your umbrella no more.
I ain't gonna lie. We got married. You didn't honor that. I wasted my money that could have went to my kid. And you're gone. And now you're going through something. Go through that.
But it's
like that's where I'm at. Like I think that's where I'm at. I don't think I would do anything. I probably would just be like, nah.
I think it's more up to the individual and how they see things. Because I see it differently. I'm not going to go crazy or all out, but if they was to call me and say, look, this happened, we need to come out. Come on. I'm not going to say no. Not with my kids, no. I'm never going to.
No, I mean, and again, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to go up there with no pistol or nothing and put the cat in check or some shit. I'm not doing all that.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, you can remove yourself out, jump in your ride, come down here.
Yeah, or if you need to get the kid, you know what I'm saying? If I need to pick up the kids, I pick up the kids.
She wasn't thinking about the kids when she divorced you.
I'm not talking about
that. And then ran into problems that she now needs your help for.
We never said all
that.
I thought you said they were married, divorced.
And now they're divorced. But you're saying she did it all. We don't know who did it all.
And if you kind of listen to everybody's kind of perspective, the kids are at the center of it.
Yeah, it's about the kids.
It's a kid-centered decision.
She didn't think about the kids. She broke up
a happy home. Like her, then.
So you're going to join her in her irresponsibility.
No. It's called don't give my energy to people who don't deserve it. You're cut off. You feel me? Like,
yeah, but it wasn't about you or her. Yeah. It's really about your child and having the best healthy relationship with both of their parents.
Do you have kids?
I do.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He just took me to Chuck E. Cheese.
3.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
And I'm a full custody dad. So.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, so you full, and man, that's bless up.
But yeah, you got to think about the kids to a certain degree, bro. Taking parents out of kids' life is devastating to kids. Even the divorce sometimes has a big effect. Like me moving down there, having a child back home, even I did everything I can do to hold that down and together. I mean, I feel like I did the best I can do, but I know that there's a part there that burnt. You know what I'm saying? Burnt my child. And even being down here, like I remember leaving out the house and my daughter snap out, flip all out and shit. I remember having to lay down with her to go to sleep just to sneak out because she would snap out. So I know it had an effect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for me, it's just about the kids. And most of us gonna get walked on by a motherfucking broad anyway. So
I think that's a choice, though.
to a certain degree,
You can't walk. That's what I was saying. Once you put your walking shoes on, and I see you a walker, yeah, bye. Oh, I'm cool. I'm cutting it all the way
me sitting
off.
on the phone giving support. That's small. That's a small thing. That's nothing.
I mean, that's small, but it's other stuff. Like I said, we was bringing up the Tiana Taylor stuff. She wanted full protection.
Yeah, but that's some
You know what
hood
I'm
shit
saying?
though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But is you doing that? Like you
I
not
said
doing
no
that.
already. Ain't no
Yeah,
way
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
If you
I'm
hitting
not
it, you
throwing-
doing it.
I'm not throwing myself.
It's the truth.
under
If you
bus.
hitting it, you doing it.
I mean, but that's a different scenario.
Look,
you know
if
what
I'm
saying?
hitting it and I ain't married to you, I still ain't doing it.
Yeah, I mean, probably not.
It's the
Either.
difference having a wife and having a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's different. A life partner and a girlfriend, two different things.
Or somebody you just fuck with, genuinely, like, pretty
That's like
tough.
another question. If you was dating a girl for 6 months and you really liked her, but she was driving a piece of shit ass car,
Yeah.
and she asked you for $5,000 for a down payment on a new car, do you bless her? Come on now.
Yeah, there with the.
See?
He talking to you.
Yeah,
Did you go bless her?
You guys, I mean, you
Oh,
hit,
me?
You the one like to be hitting shit.
Yeah.
6 months, you with this woman,
6 months?
and y'all locked in.
Me
and
personally-
she got a piece of shit car.
Me personally, from the jump, when I first meet her and I see she has that piece of shit car, and as I choose to fuck with her, and by the 6th month, I'm already done. We already did something collectively together that I'm already knowing. I'm powering up with you, and I'm making sure in the process of that's getting changed.
It don't even take 6
So
months.
you ain't even gotta ask me for no money because I'm gonna help you get it and help you upgrade your whole situation.
So it don't
You
even
feel me?
take 6 months.
No, it's gonna take 6 months, but we gonna by the 6 months. You know
So
when
some
you
people
walk.
would call you a simp then, right?
No, we walking to the destination, but look, but you didn't hear what I said. I'm gonna give her the tools. I wasn't gonna do it.
But the question
You know what I'm
was,
saying?
He told you.
I heard what he said.
It's a vagina power
Yeah.
payment plan. So you know what I'm saying?
Again,
He was.
look, I like how he did what everybody
6
did. You
months.
skipped the question. You didn't answer the question. It's maybe a yes. Give me the yes or the no.
Oh, what you mean? What was the?
Because you said, but
No,
give her the tools.
oh yeah, no.
Yeah, that's the
No,
answer.
I
See,
ain't
everybody
doing
skipped the answer.
Yeah, nah.
I think if you know, I think that's a hard scenario, right? I don't
Nigga,
think
yes or no, man.
I mean, it ain't a yes or no. I think it depends on the situation. If you really see a future with this person,
That's what I said.
yeah, if you really see you locked in, and y'all really
What you
going
been
somewhere,
doing for 6 months? Why you ain't been trying to fix that? You
What you-
fucking
what
with
you
me
mean?
now. We got to be. No,
But again, let's say she riding the car and the shit break down in 6 months and she needs some shit. You know what I'm saying?
If
Now she
she's-
might be having the funds to pay for the payments and everything like that, but she needs the little extra
Down
help on the
payment.
down payment. Is you
she
gonna,
still got a car note on the car. That's,
I'm saying she got enough to cover a new car payment.
we
you know what I'm saying?
just added.
She might have had. She might have.
Y'all look at this bill.
You had the whole scenario. But I'm just saying
Like
she got
a
the money to make
multiverse of shit.
a monthly payment, but she just need help with a down payment.
We haven't encouraged.
And you see a future with this person. Y'all see a future. Y'all probably talking.
So if you
future.
giving her the 5 stacks or not, man.
Depends.
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
I know you giving it up. He giving it up.
I ain't gonna get. Listen,
Give it
I
up.
know
I said, listen, man.
I ain't
It's
doing it.
times where I probably would. It's times
And you
where
lying.
no.
You like, as long as you wetting your whistle, you good, nigga. You know.
No, I ain't giving it up.
I know B ain't giving it up. I ain't gonna ask B.
Hey, listen.
B ain't giving it up right now.
Hey, I ain't giving
got
a
it
Buffalo
again.
nickel
See,
up.
That nigga gonna stop in some new chains. He gonna have a pair of new chains for every day of the week, though.
I'm reevaluating that. I'm reevaluating the whole relationship when she asked me for the money. For me, I'm gonna be
throw the
looking
whole
at.
thing away about 5
Yeah, because it's just like I ain't really feeling that. Like I feel like you should have been, because that's what they expect from us. You feel me? So
sure.
like, that's see all. I feel
I
like
met women out that
Yeah,
offered
I'm-
to do shit for me. I'm like, no, I'm cool.
Listen, man, I ain't gonna lie. You know, we all have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
good.
I went through some shit. I had one
Yeah.
drop off a check, man, to my lawyer
Like,
before.
yeah.
I
A
wasn't in a bad
good
position.
reciprocal relationship,
One
not
time,
just
though,
you
one
know.
But again, so that
One-sided.
play a part in it too.
No,
If
we're
you
more
know she
talking about a
good for you-
bum and a not a bum.
But again,
Like-
she might not have the money right then and there, but
Yeah,
that don't
everybody
mean
a
she
bum
ain't
that
did
said they
nothing.
ain't got no bread.
Yeah.
I
So
think
Bum is that
having-
late is the act is the no action towards any money.
I think as
That's
we
to
play
me
this
a bum.
out, I
You feel
think
me? Just sitting at the house all
having
day.
so much subjective creativity, we could just, we've added so much to this that it's like, man,
I mean, it's a lot of scenarios.
It was
in
a
this.
lot of,
It's turned to a power.
a lot of
what's this shit
scenarios.
I mean,
called?
like I said, yeah.
The power version. We
Yeah.
just spin off after spin off. I don't know. I probably ain't giving up the money.
You gonna rethink the relationship, right?
No, listen. I done gave people I was just friends with that kind of money. I'm the type of person, normally, if I give you something, I don't expect it back. Because I don't want to fall out with you. So if I can afford to give it to you, I give it to you. If I can't, you just don't get it. I might be like, well, I got $1,500 for you. But that's all I got.
You know, yeah.
Commercial for
Yeah.
the Chuck grant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll
Applications
cough it up.
available.
Now that you say that, I'll cough it up. It's got to be one of those situations where, like, I've been knowing this person for years. We've been fucking off and on. And like you said, we built a friendship. So now I'm like, that person can get some money from me. Yeah. That type
But
of
in 6 months.
No. It's
So
gonna take-
the question was, is 6 months,
Oh, yeah,
you know
6
this girl,
months,
y'all
yeah.
locked in,
Yeah.
everything is sweet, but her card was a piece of shit, and she asked you $5,000. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, let us know, leave some messages, give us your answer. Like and subscribe. We fucking with the church.
Right, you
We
can
gotta
you
get
can
up
even
out here.
tell them that they can, you can add on to it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was doing.
Add to the story.
Right.
Yeah, so like and subscribe, man. We're going to get up with y'all next week, man.
Peace.
Good show.